Hey, welcome to Slay the Spire. Today playing the daily challenge for March 3rd, 2026. The character is Ironclad, and the modifier sign is Sanity. Start with a random deck of 50 cards. Diverse cards are not restricted by a character, and binary card words contain only 2 cards. This is like the worst possible combination, right? It's probably going to be impossible to get Highlander. Binary will make it very hard to get collective bonuses, same with diverse, so yeah, let's see what happens. I am once again worried that I don't see any feminines in the top 20. Or the top 40, and wow, it drops down to below 1,000 at 25th place. Okay, this might be another difficult run. So yesterday was a very difficult run, but I think the way that Gemino, Quirkus, and I were able to survive and not do too poorly was because of us skipping Pauper. So I might consider doing that here as well. Alright, let's see first of all what the Insane deck looks like. I already have 2 extra copies of Ball Lightning. I'm gonna keep track. Maybe Highlander is possible, but alright, 1 extra copy of Compile Driver, 1 extra Dagger Throw, 1 extra Streamline, and 1 extra Twin Strike. You know, that's 6 cards. I've definitely had runs where I could remove the 6 cards. So wait, besides the idea of trying to get Highlander, is there a way to enter Wrath? There is a Crescendo, that might be helpful. I don't see a synergy here. No synergy whatsoever. Alright, yeah, I guess I'll just have to get lucky here. Alright, in terms of leads, there's a 2 lead path on the left, with 3 early question mark rooms, and then I'll probably skip the rest side, go for this elite, and then after this point, another 2 question mark rooms. Yep, that's not too bad. Alright, let's get started here. Oh, was there anything I needed to play, like a genetic algorithm? No. Yeah, no, I think I'm good here. Alright. Okay, I might also try to preserve some HP. I got the Guardian at the end, so block might be a problem here. Let's do double energy backflip. Okay, then I can do Ball Lightning, Recursion. Alright, then here, let's do... Oh, I don't actually have enough. Here, let's do Twin Strike, get rid of one of them. I'll take 1 damage. I'm healing back 6 at the end anyway. Okay, Sash Web is enough. Beautiful. Alright, Crescendo number 2. Well, if I am going for Highlander, I probably shouldn't take a duplicate. I don't think I'll do Clash. Yeah, let's skip this one. I think I'm going to try Highlander. I think 6 card removals might be possible. Let's do it. Yeah, let's lose 7 HP to remove. So, wait, of the duplicates, which ones do I like least? Compile Driver is probably less useful. Dagger Throw is useful. The Ball Lightnings are useful. The Streamlines might be useful, and the Twin Strikes are useful. So let's start with the Compile Driver, and then next... wait, I wanted to remove that. And next, I think I can do Dagger Throw, and probably do the Ball Lightnings at the end. Where is the Compile Driver here? Yeah, at the end. Okay. Alright. Okay, another card removal. Okay, that's 2 out of 6. That's not bad. Should I do the Twin Strike? Or no, what did I say I was going to do next? The Dagger Throw. Actually, Streamline with Lack of Energy might be a good card removal opportunity as well. Okay. Alright, here I just got to regular fight the Cultists. Reprogram is pretty good here, right? Yeah, let's do Reprogram. Then War Crime. Ooh, Crescendo is also really interesting. Yeah, let's do Crescendo, because next turn I can defend with the Piercing Whale. If I can't kill, and I should be able to kill here. Beautiful. Alright. Dagger Throw. No, I already have that. Did I have a Cleave? I do now have to check whether or not I have each card. I don't have a Cleave, and I wouldn't mind some AoE damage. Let's take it. Also, I wouldn't mind getting to 50 cards again. Alright, Jawworm. 11 incoming. Let's... how do I do this? Let's do Cut Through Fate first. There's a Twin Strike. There's a Meditate. I don't think I need either. Okay. And then, okay, I can fully defend with the Cloak and Dagger and a True Grit. Alright. And then 7 incoming. I probably don't need the Foresight. Let's do Ball Lightning, Recursion. I should have considered doing the Terror. That might have actually helped me to deal more damage. Okay. Next turn I'll need to deal a little bit of damage, and I have enough here, right? Beautiful. Okay. Alright, healing back to almost full HP. Sweeping Beam accuracy. I don't think I need accuracy. I don't have a Sweeping Beam, right? Yeah, let's take that one. Okay. Alright, first Elite Lagavulin. I have no idea what I'm going to play here. Let's start out with the Wreath of Flame. Okay. Okay, Foresight is not bad. Should I do Acrobatics? Let's do Foresight, then Acrobatics. Yeah, Reprogram is not bad either. Okay. Alright, so Ball Lightning. I don't need Cloak and Dagger or Empty Mind. Let's grab the Ball Lightning. Streamline is interesting too. Flying Knee would be interesting as well. I think... how do I do this? It's only 20 damage to perfect the strike. Let's do Flying Knee and Streamline. Ball Lightning would have been interesting, but I did lose 1 focus already. Now, there's a Crescendo. That's going to be really hard to use, though. But let me save it. Yeah, I don't think there's anything I could have done. If I enter Wrath, I'll only have 3 energy, and I have to deal 45 damage, and I'm nowhere near enough. Let me do Burning Pack the Compile Driver. I was really hoping for a good defensive card. I didn't get it. I guess I don't need to play the double energy, right? Let's do Evaluate Terror. Yeah, this one would have been almost impossible to perfect. Okay. True Grit is fine. Maybe it allows me to defend a little. Actually, no, I don't think I can do Crescendo Halt. Let's do the Halt by itself, then Iron Wave Insight. Okay. And then go for the Estus Great. Alright. I can do Ball Lightning, and you know what? Let me put the Crescendo back, and then play the True Grit to be fully defended. Okay. And then here, let's do the Crescendo with the Vulnerability. I think I should have enough, right? Beam Cell, Dagger Throw, and then Infernal Blade for a Fiend Fire. Beautiful. Okay, yeah, no chance of perfecting this time. We got Centennial Puzzle. The first time I lose HP each combat, draw 3 cards. A Block Push, and that might help against the boss. Infinite Blades is one of those cards that I can take and upgrade, and it may become immediately useful. Alright, here I got the Slaver. Let's do Pummel Strike. I should have probably done Cut Through Fate first. Yeah, I don't think... I guess I can take Twin Strike and save the Tempest for next turn. Let's do True Grit here. Okay. 8 incoming. There's a Protect. I didn't realize I had one in my deck. That is good. Let's do Halt. Actually, I don't need the Protect yet. Let's do Twin Strike and Sword Boomerang. Okay. And then I just need 3 more damage. Beautiful. Alright. Got a Fear in a Bottle, which is probably not necessary. Sweeping Beam, Darkness. Well, actually, if I take Darkness, I might get Overkill. Although it might take forever. But you know what? Let's take it. I don't have an extra copy of that, right? Yeah, let's take it and try to get Overkill out of the way. Alright, Sentries. This one is pretty much going to be impossible. I think I'm going to save the Block Push for the boss fight. I mean, unless... Yeah, I don't think there's anything I could have gotten that would have made this really doable, right? If I do Crescendo, Consecrate is 10, and no, there's nothing I could have done. In that case... Combust at the end of my turn. Yeah, it doesn't really matter though, right? It is kind of nice. Let's do the Combust, then Consecrate, and then Ball Lightning. Yeah, even, I mean, let's assume I drank the Block Potion. I would have been fully defended this turn, but then next turn I have 18 incoming, and I don't think I would really be able to defend against that. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, let's do Beam Cell, Pressure Points. I just need 7, so Compile Driver is enough. Good. And then Weave and Twin Strike. Okay. And then here, let's do Sweeping Beam. Should I do... You know what? Let's do Crescendo, then Sweeping Beam. Okay. And then I guess I can do Tempest. And then next turn... Yeah, this turn is actually enough. Alright. Rigor Pillow, one of your resting additional 15 HP. Dash is great. Let's definitely take that. It's a great card to have. Yeah, I got Magic Flower. Healing is 50% more effective during combat. And then... yeah, it doesn't matter if I go left or right. If I want to get 2 question mark rooms, let's go left, I guess. Remove another card. Okay, I feel good about Highlander now. I probably should remove one of the Ball Lightnings. I don't think I need 3. Yeah, let's remove one of them. Okay. Alright, here I got the Fungi Beast and the Laos. Streamline is enough for the backliner. Let's do that. And unfortunately, I will take a little bit of damage. Shadow Darkness, no. Here, let's do Wreath of Flame. Okay. Tempest would have been interesting too, to deal a little bit extra damage. But this way, I can do Crescendo and Dagger Throw, and that's enough. Beautiful. Alright, Crush Joints Reprogram. I already have the reprogram. Do I want to Crush Joints? Yeah, let's take it. Yeah, let's make sure I have enough cards. Alright, and then here I got the Fungi Beasts as well. And here let's do Cleave, Iron Wave, and Evaluate. Okay. I guess extra card draw with Centennial Puzzle is nice. Okay. And then here, can I do Crescendo? I think I can, right? If I do Crescendo, then Sweeping Beam and Consecrate is enough. Beautiful. Alright, we got a Swift Potion. Perseverance is a decent defensive card. Let's take it. Okay. And then here I think I should upgrade. The only card that becomes useful immediately upon an upgrade is the Infinite Blades. It does make my opening hand a little worse, but I think it is worth it. Gives me some consistent damage cards. Okay. Here I got Self-Formed Clay. Whenever you lose HP, gain 3 block next turn. Okay. So I wouldn't mind taking some more self-damage cards. And then, how about Protect next upgrade? Yep. I just need to draw it, and once I draw it, it should help me defend. Opening hand Terror is nice, but then I have to choose between Clothesline and Infinite Blades. Clothesline is very tempting. Let's do Terror and then Clothesline. Okay, so I will still need to deal a total of 21 damage next turn, but with Vulnerability, hopefully that'll be doable. Yeah, Perfective Strike is enough, right? But then I can't do the dash, which I think is fine because I can do Perfective Strike and then Foresight. And now that should help me cycle through my deck faster. So let's get rid of these 2 cards. I'll save the Cool-Headed. Oh, I was really hoping for a good defensive card. Let's see what the Cool-Headed gives me. Okay, Backflip, Halt. That is enough to be fully defended, and I can save the Perseverance for next turn. Actually, I can also do a Sucker Punch, right? Yeah, let's do a Sucker Punch here. Okay. Another 16, get rid of all of these. Do I want Combust? It would give me 3 block every turn. Yeah, let's take it. Okay. I was really hoping for a good defensive card. Let's do Acrobatics first. There's a Cloak and Dagger, 6 plus 11 is 17. Which means I can't play the Combust, which is fine. Yeah, let's do Cloak and Dagger, Perseverance. Wait, so that's actually 19. I can do a Shiv here. I wondered if I could play the Meditate, that would have been great too, because now I have to defend against 20. I don't have much. I don't think I can deal with Vulnerability. 40 is not completely impossible. Fine. Let's try it. Okay, let's go for that. So it brings it down to 12. 13 plus 12 is 25. I need another 11. If I do Recursion, that's going to be 7 plus... Actually, I can fully defend if I do this, then Recursion. Beautiful. Yeah, and then I can do Flying Knee. Alright. Yeah, good thing I got that Go for the Ice. Okay. Crush Joints, Double Energy. Slice Double Energy is nice. Let's use it. Alright, let's do Double Energy. Then Crush Joints. Let me see what the Warcry gives me. I would like the True Grit next turn. So here, let's just do Cleave and Slice. Okay. Sweeping Beam Reprogram. I don't think actually I have the Frost Rope that I'm somewhat relying on a little bit, so let's save it. Let's not lose the focus there. And here, I guess I have to do True Grit, see what that hits. Okay, Cut Through Fate, that's fine. I can do Wreath of Flame and wait. I mean, I should draw a Protect sooner or later, right? Let's get rid of the Weave and the Sash Whip. Yeah, that should guarantee me drawing the Protect. Okay, good. Yeah, I guess I'll play that. Okay. Do I want to do Tempest? No, I think I'll wait here. Alright. Another 20. This is a problem. If I do Crescendo, but then I cannot exit. If I do Crescendo, I should be able to deal 50 damage, right, with Vulnerability. But not exiting Wrath might be a problem. Let's get rid of all of these and hope I can somehow come up with 20 block. That is 6, 17. Ah, so close. I'm very close here. Wait, no, that is... Yeah, 17, 19, right? So it's not the 20 I needed. I don't know what unless I gotta go for the ice, I don't think there's anything I can do here. So let me drink the Swift Potion. Okay, this might help. I would have to play all my defensive cards, so, but that's fine. Let's do Backflip. There is a go for the ice, okay. So, wait, I have 7, I need 12, right? So, the Cloak and Dagger would be enough. And I can save the Perseverance for later. Let's do that. Okay. And then let's do, yeah, Shiv and then a Twin Strike. Okay, so far so good. I got lucky with that Go for the S draw. Okay. Combust. Okay, now I think I'm ready to play the Combust. Yep, let's do that. Alright, so let's do Dash. Combust. Might as well play these. Okay. Alright, did lose the Meditate, but that's fine, hopefully. Piercing Will is interesting, although, yeah, it actually would be enough, right? Because I just triggered the Self-Forming Clay. So I have enough block. I can even do Recursion. That would allow me to play another attack. Clothesline is interesting. Wait, if I do Clothesline, no, I will take too much damage. So I think I have to do Piercing Wail. And then I might as well play another attack. Here, let's do Pummel Strike. Okay. Alright, 16. I have a great set of defensive cards. I'm getting really lucky, even though this fight is taking forever. But I can do Halt, Evaluate, and then Iron Wave. And that's actually enough to be fully defended. So yeah, let's not do True Grit because it might hit the Perseverance, which I would like to avoid. Okay. Here, Blood for Protect is great again. Yeah. Okay. So I have 5 already. Protect would be enough. Actually, Sashra brings it down to 12 again. But then I won't be able to defend against that. I would like to deal enough damage. 27. Can I deal 60 damage here if I do Crescendo? This would be 50-something. Yeah, if I do Crescendo. Alright, beautiful. I can do Weave. Then Sash Whip. And then Blood for kill. Beautiful. Alright, that was a bit of a stressful fight, but I was able to perfect that one. Meteor Strike Buffer. So, I was thinking of not going for Pauper, but in a large deck like this, that one rare card, I'm not sure if it's going to make a big difference. So, you want, might as well try to go for Pauper, I think. Curse Key is interesting. An energy at the start of your turn. One of you open an Numbers chest to obtain Curse. Now, the problem is I am trying to go for Highlander. But I like it more, and I do need the energy. I like it more than the other 2 relics, so let's take it. Yep. And I just have to be careful not to accidentally get a duplicate. It would be a shame if I remove all my duplicate cards and then end up with a duplicate curse. Alright, 1... Oh, wow. Just 1 elite. Alright, if I go far left, I'll get 1, 2, 3 question mark rooms. That's very little. If I go second on the left, I'll get 5. If I go second on the right, I'll get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as well. And if I go on the far right, it's the same thing, right? Okay, so I guess if I go on the left, let's count other than the question mark rooms, the 5 question mark rooms, I'll have 1 rest site. If I go on the right, other than the 5 question mark rooms, I will have also 1. No, I'll have 2 rest sites if I want to go for shop. Actually, it might not be a bad idea to have the option to be able to go to a shop here. Yeah, so let's get here and then decide. If I need the shop, I'll go this way. Otherwise, I'll go the other way. And other than that, I think the paths are identical. Okay. Alright, Looter and Mugger here. Combust is interesting to start off with, especially because I might take a lot of damage here anyway. Yeah, let's do Sucker Punch, Weave. I think I'll just do Combust. Yeah, let's do Combust and Ball Lightning. Okay. Yeah, there's a Piercing Well. That would have been great to have. Okay. Alright, here, Blood for Blood here. Let's do Beam Cell, then Blood for Blood, get rid of this guy. And, no, I think Crescendo might have been useful too. Let's do Compile Driver. Dash is great. Okay. And then I think with Crescendo, I should be able to, yeah, deal enough damage here. With a Dagger through too. Beautiful. Okay. I got my gold back. Doom and Gloom. Very tempting. Good AoE damage card. Thunderclap is interesting. I think I'll take a Doom and Gloom. I still have to get Overkill with the Dark Orb, so let's try that. Okay, 75 gold for another card removal. Let me just review. So I still have 1 duplicate Ball Lightning, 1 Dagger Throw, and I should have had another one. Yeah, and 1 Twin Strike. I think of those, let's remove the Twin Strike first. Okay. Alright, I'm only 2 card removals away from being able to get Highlander. That would be interesting. Alright, losing HP to get Nido's Codex. At the end of your turn, you may shuffle 1 of 3 random cards into your draw pile. Again, in a large deck like this, it's not that useful, but it might give me a good source of rare cards. Oh man, this... So I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of people died to this event. If I lose a lot of HP, I could pivot to go for this rest set before the lead. That might not be a bad idea. Mind Blast would be great. I think I'll try to get Mind Blast twice. Okay, 3 times. I didn't get it. Alright, fine. I don't think I'll do 4 times. Should I cheat and reload? No, this event might change, so let's not reload. Actually, I have a Fear in a Bottle. I'll do 1 more. No, fine. Actually, I just realized it might have given me a duplicate too, so good thing that didn't happen. Alright, let's gain a little bit of gold. So I'm at 17 right now. This is 10. This is 2. I think that's fine. Okay, and then I can use the Fear in a Bottle, though. This is going to be annoying if I die to this fight. No, luckily I have the Dasher. That's good. Let's do Double Energy. Infinite Blades is nice. Let's do Dash, Sash Whip, and Evaluate. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Nido's Codex is just going to mostly make me lose time, which is probably going to be unfortunate. Okay. Alright, 20 incoming. I think I can get 1 of the birds to the ground. Let's do Crush Joints, Iron Wave, and Compile Driver. And then the go for the S is enough for me to be fully defended. Okay. Chill is nice. Thunderclap might have been slightly better, though. Alright, and then here, yeah, I think I can just do Chill, right? Yeah, let's do Chill. Okay. And then let's do Dagger Throw. Probably don't need to reprogram. Cleave is great. Okay. Then Pummel Strike. Okay. And then I can do Ball Lightning and Shiv. Get all of these to the ground. Okay. The question is if I should still do an Elite. No, I think I'll do a Rest Site. I think it's safe. I mean, I have a Fear in a Bottle, but I shouldn't be too careless with it. Let's do Cloak and Dagger to be fully defended. Oh, and I can do Bandage Up too. Nice. Actually, with Magic Flower, we'll heal back to 17. Man, it's really tempting to just try to... yeah, Doom and Gloom would have been great. Let's put it back. And then do Flying Knee. That's enough, right? Yeah. Alright, you know what? No, I'll skip the Rest Side. Yeah, let's get the extra 2 points. We got a Fear Push, which I'll skip as well. Quick Slash Power Through. Power Through is a great defensive card. Let's take it. Okay. Alright. Oof, Slavers. Okay, this one might be a bit of a challenge. I do start with the Power Through. That alone is not going to be enough. I think I might have to use all my potions here. Let's see what the attack potion gives me. Immolate. That's great. That's really good. Not quite enough. But, you know, good enough. Let's do Wreath of Flame, then Immolate. Alright. Then Dagger Throw. Would be fun if I got the Crescendo offered here. Then Cut Through Fate. Good Instincts is not bad. Let's do Good Instincts, and I would love... So, Power Through... Wait, hang on. So, I have 32 incoming. I only have 21. So, this gives me 15 block, but this allows me to kill the backliner to save 13 block. I think that's better. Let's get rid of the backliner. Yep. Corpse Explosion is interesting here, although I don't think it is enough to get me overkill. Alright. is enough to deal enough damage. If I can do something like Corpse Explosion, Sash Whip, and Flash of Steel. And did I mess up? I might have messed up completely, and the reason for that is because I should have played the Streamline. Yeah, fine. I'll take the 1 HP hit. Okay. And then here, maybe I'll get the bandage up. No, that didn't happen. That's fine. All right. Okay, we got Captain's Will. At the start of your third turn, gain 18 block. Wild Strike, hold. I think I'll save this skill. Wild Strike, actually, I do have a Perfected Strike, so Wild Strike would make that Perfected Strike slightly better. Let's take it. And I did remove a Twin Strike, right? Right, I have to be a little careful here. I am being attacked on turn 1. I do have a Piercing Will. That's awesome. Yeah, let's do Piercing Will, Pummel Strike. Kind of want to do Pressure Points. Yeah, let's do Pressure Points and Infinite Blades. And actually, I don't mind taking the 3 damage here. Let's skip, because then I'll have 9 extra block next turn. And I am being attacked here again. This one might be a little harder. Let's do Beam Cell, Weave. Then Backflip. I guess I do have to evaluate as well. And actually, I can full defend if I do the Cool-Headed. Yeah, fine, let's do it. And then Dagger Throw and Shiv. Anything I need to Warcry back. Yeah, let's put the Clothesline back. I'm guaranteed to not be attacked next turn. Okay. Alright, unfortunately, this is also the turn I have a lot of block. Let's do Clothesline, Dagger Throw. Yeah, I think I'll just do Wild Strike here, right? Or, yeah, let's do Wild Strike. And then go for the Ice and Shiv. Okay. Can I come up with 18 block or 18 damage next turn? Even though I'm weakened. Nope, but I did get an Impervious. That is almost as good. Wait, if I do Tempest, it's going to evoke the Lightning Orb 8 times 3. Yeah, that would actually be enough. Beautiful. Okay, we got a Strength Potion, Terror, Hold. I don't think I need any of those. Slash, I already have them. Let's go this way for the next question mark room. This is a regular fight. Have to be a little careful here. I think here I'll do Infinite Blades, then Flash of Steel, Dagger Throw. I would love to save the Perseverance. Let's do it. Okay. Envenom Judgment might be good here. Right, so here I have 18 incoming. Can barely defend. Let's do Weave, Sweeping Beam, Shiv. Good Instincts is great. Flying Knee. Yeah, unfortunately, don't have quite enough to kill. That's... Oh, no. I did have enough to kill. All right. Then this turn I am also fully defended thanks to the Captain's Wheel. Let's see what the Infernal Blade gives me. Bowling Bash. That's not too bad. Then Shiv, Sword Boomerang. Let's do Wild Strike, and actually I should have done the reprogram first, right? Yeah, that was silly. Would have dealt slightly more damage. 12 incoming. Let's do Flurry of Blows, Clothesline, Compile Driver, and a Shift. That's enough. Beautiful. Alright, back to 27 HP, and I still have that Fear in the bottle. Clash, Cloak and Dagger, I already have. I don't have the Clash, but I don't need it. Okay. Here I got my first Curse Normality, that's unfortunate. We also got Dreamcatcher and Review Rest. You may add a card into your deck. Okay. And then here, let's upgrade, what next? The Crescendo? No. Yeah, I don't... Maybe the Meditate is not a bad idea to get upgraded, or maybe the Foresight, or maybe the Combust, because I do try to play it. Yeah, I think the Combust is probably the best idea to upgrade. Where is it? Yeah, right here. Okay, yeah, fine, let's get it upgraded. Alright. If I didn't have Soul-Forming Clay, I probably wouldn't have bothered. And I do have a lot of gold. Okay, unfortunately, I did already remove a Dagger Throw, right? This would be a great way to lose a duplicate. It's a little risky to lose the Fear in the Bottle. I'm a little worried I might die, so I think I'll lose the gold instead. We got Preserved Insect, that's awesome. Enemies in elite combats have 25% less HP. That's a really good trade. And you know what? I think I'll go for the shop. I think I have enough gold to spend. Let's buy some relics. Next upgrade, let's see, I don't know. Let's upgrade the Power Through. Yeah, I wouldn't mind getting some good defensive cards in my deck. Alright, Lantern is interesting. I don't think I need any of the cards. Let's remove another card, though. So, wait, I was left with a duplicate Ball Lightning. Wait, I did have a chance to remove the Dagger Throw. Oh, no. That was basically a free card removal. For some reason, I thought I already removed it. That was dumb, so I wasted 99 gold. And I'm going to waste another, how much is that? 75 gold to, yeah, to remove. That was really dumb. I was so confident I had already removed the Dagger Throw. If I don't get Highlander now, that would be a big mistake. So, well, let's see what happens. All right, I will buy the Lantern Sash come with additional energy. Probably don't need Medical Kit. Battle Trance is interesting. I think I'll take that, and I honestly don't think I need anything else. Yeah, let's save the gold for another shop. Okay. I do now need to hit a shop on Act 3 to be able to remove that last Ball Lightning. All right, 10 incoming. Let's, should I just get rid of the Normality? Let's do it. Then do Evaluate, Infinite Blades, and Slice. Okay. Meteor Strike is going to be impossible to play, unfortunately. Let's skip these. Alright. Alright, lots of incoming here. I do get the power through and good instincts. That's good. Should be able to fully defend. Let's see what the Infernal Blade gives me. Melter. That's awesome. Gets rid of the block there. And then to Shiv. Perfect Strike is only 14. I think instead I'll do Twin Strike. And let's see if the Acrobatics gives me something good. Yeah, Bandage Up is not bad. Okay. I don't think I need any of these. Well, Plants is always nice. Let's take it. Time-wise, I am playing a little slower than I'd like. Right here, I should be fully defended, right? Can I deal enough damage here? No. I think I'll just do Well-Laid Plants, Combust, and then target the backliner. Beam Cell, Shiv, and go for the ice and a Halt. Okay. Latent's nice. Alright. Okay, now this guy, I'll be vulnerable here, unfortunately. And I don't have any block cards. Can't even draw a block card. Alright, yeah, nothing I can do about that. Let's do Flying Knee, Ball Lightning, Cleave, Sword Boomerang, and a Shiv. Unfortunately, this guy's also healing back quite a bit by attacking me. And then I just need to deal 21 damage here. Let's do Weave, Streamline, and Cut Through Fate. Okay. Alright, Meditate and Heavy Blade. I already have Meditate. I don't have Strength for Heavy Blade to be useful. And then here, should I heal again or rest again? That will give me lots of HP and Dreamcatcher. No, I have to Fear the Battle once. As long as I have it, I feel like I'm pretty safe. Let's upgrade the Meditate. Be able to bring back 2 cards instead of 1. Alright, Bronze Automaton. Let's see what I can do here. I want to get rid of Artifact with the Piercing Well. It's not a bad idea. Let's drink the Strength Potion for sure. Let's do Infinite Blades, Doom and Gloom. I have to choose between these. I think getting rid of Artifact is more important. Let's do that. Okay. Storm Skewer, Nirvana. All of those are interesting. I don't think I have enough powers for Storm to be worth it. Let's take the Skewer. Okay. Alright, 14 incoming here. I do have to Protect and Power Through. Those are really good. Let's do Power Through, go for the ice. Then Dagger Throw. I think I should target minions. Then Shiv and Iron Wave. Okay. Now having a Protect on hand is handy. And I could try to get a buffer play. That would be great. Alright. Oh, one of them will take a buffer, right? Yeah, this guy took the buffer. Okay, awesome. Alright, I am fully defended here, so let's target this guy if I can. Let's do Flying Knee, Flash of Steel. Perseverance is not bad to have. Then do Wild Strike, Sucker Punch. This cool... Oh, no, if I play the Cool-Headed, this guy will die, and I won't be able to play the buffer because I won't have the energy. So let's just do a Shiv here. And wait. Okay. Thunderclap is fine. A Reinforced Body might have been good, too. Alright. Okay, lots of incoming here. This one might be a problem. Let's see what the Infernal Blade gives me. I was really hoping for AoE damage, and this is the worst I could have gotten. So I think I have to do Beam Cell, then Shiv. So then I get the buffer. I probably should play that. I need to defend against 28. I only have 16. I don't have enough decks either, right? Wait, with the Perseverance, I have 23, 26. I need 28. I think I will drink the Block Potion because I want to save the buffer for the big attack. Yeah, so let's drink the Block Potion. Then do buffer, that's for sure. Actually, I don't even have energy. Wait, so I need to defend against 28? I can't do that. I only have 20. Yeah, so even if I do this... wait, no, this is 28. Right, that is enough. Okay, good. Do I need to forethought anything? You want? If I can time the grand finale, might as well forethought that, right? Backflip, Juggernaut, or Rampage. Let's do the backflip. Okay. I have to make sure I don't take damage from the backliner. Okay, luckily I'm not being attacked. That's good. Let's do... Ooh, actually, if I do Crush Joints... Wait, this guy has Skewer. Yeah, if I do Crush Joints and the Darkness... That would be enough. Actually, should I just do Darkness and then... Yeah, let's do Shiv and then Darkness. How about that? Okay. Then do Crush Joints. Got rid of the artifact that way. That's good. And then Clothesline. That way the enemies weaken externally. I do have the buffer. I'll probably just rely on that, right? Yeah, 38. I don't think I can come up with 38 damage. That is fine. Yeah, no, that's good. That's what the buffer is for. Let's do Streamline, Shiv, and Consecrate. Okay. Impervious is nice. We're Boomerang Echo Form. Let's take the Echo Form, though. Now, the problem is I don't have a buffer, and I still have to deal a lot of damage. There's a Meditate. I can try to bring back... Yeah, I think I'll do that. Let's do Inflame, Weave, Shiv, Sweeping Beam. Should I do Ball Lightning? No, let's do Pressure Points, and then I'll Meditate back the Power Through and Protect. And I'm kind of glad that I upgraded both. Well, both of them are upgraded. For Influence, it's not that great if it's not upgraded, but let's still take it. Okay. 26. Well, might as well do Bandage Up here. Okay. Power Through is 20. And Evaluate would be enough. That way I'll save the Protect for later. Yeah, let's do Power Through, Evaluate. Then do Twin Strike, Foresight, and Shiv. Do I need to do Warcry? Yeah, sure. Yeah, I guess I can save the Ball Lightning for later. Okay. Blasphemy is tempting. I might not be able to deal enough damage. So, and I haven't taken any damage yet, so I could actually do Masterful Stab. Okay. Alright, Foreign Influence is interesting. Yeah, let's save all of these. Okay. There's Weave, Good Instincts. Foreign Influence gives me Tantrum. That's tempting, but no, I don't think I have enough. Let's do the Hand of Greed. Too bad it's not 0 cost, but still, it is a good amount of damage. Then do Ball Lightning and Tempest. Okay, another Power Through. Sure. 32 incoming. There's a Sash Whip that would allow me to apply Weakness. I don't think I'll do the Terror, though. Let's do Weave, Sash Whip. That brings it down to 24. Actually, 24, I can do Backflip and Perseverance. Save the Protect. Let's do it. Beautiful. Okay. Unfortunately, I got the Power Through, which I would like to have next turn instead. Should I do Combust? Deal at least 14 damage, and that might make a difference. Fine, let's do it. Okay. I don't think I'll do another Combust. I think I'll skip these. Okay. Alright, I did lose the dash, but that's fine, hopefully. Alright, True Grit, Cleave. I think I need as much damage as I can muster. So, Masterful Stab is not free, but let's do Thunderclap, Masterful Stab, Cleave, and... yeah, that is enough. Beautiful. That was a close one. Still have to save my Fear in a bottle. That's good. Establishment Core Search, I will go for Pauper. Let's skip. And then here, Fusion Hammer, Coffee Drip, or Mark of Pain. Mark of Pain and Large Deck is not bad. I would like to be able to rest and to be able to upgrade things. So I think I'll take the Mark of Pain, get energy at the start of turn. At the start of combat, shuffle 2 wounds into your draw pile. Yeah, out of 60 cards, let's hope those 2 wounds don't show up as often as I'm sure they will. Alright, so 1, 2. 2 elite paths at least this time. So if I go on the left, I'll get 1, 2, 3 early question mark rooms, and then another 2, so 5 total. Actually, with the choice of going for the shop. Wait, no, wait, there's a path with 3 early and 3 later question mark rooms, so it's 6 total, fine. If I go in the middle, I'll get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I go on the right, I'll get 1, 2, 3, yeah. So I will get these 3 early question mark rooms. Then at this point, if I want to hit a shop, if I can't remove that last Ball Lightning, I will go on the right to skip a question mark room and get a shop. Curses might be pretty much impossible, especially Curses in Highlander, but let's get there first and then decide. Right, here I got the Spikers. I still haven't gotten Overkill right. Maybe against the Repulsor, that might be a good opportunity. I'm already... it's very likely I'll lose the time modifier. So yeah, I think I might try that. Let's do... actually, I don't need Bandage Up. Let's do Infinite Blades. Then Clothesline. Sure. And then... yeah, I guess, I don't know. Let's Forethought the Twin Strike and Meditate the Backflip and Clothesline. Okay. Do I want to Wraith Form? Yeah, it might not be a bad idea. Okay. There's the Normality. That's unfortunate. And the True Grit is not upgraded for me to be able to remove it. That is fine, hopefully. Let's do... how do I do this? Let's do Cut Through Fate. Really need a defensive card to be able to... here, let's do Backflip. Alright, fine. Let's just defend with the Halt. It's okay. Immolate might hit the backline a lot, but let's take it. Okay. At least this turn I'll have some block, and I should be able to target the Spikers now. Let's see. Let's do Double Energy first, then Infernal Blade, which gives me a Sneaky Strike. Okay, let's do Sweeping Beam. Then Cloak and Dagger, Cool-Headed. Then Sneaky Strike. Can I deal enough damage here? No. Yeah, I am taking a bit of a beating, which I'm not a huge fan of, but not much I can do about that. I can do 4 attacks, but then I'll take 20 damage myself. Let's just wait. Okay. Yeah, I think actually this will be boring. So I'll wait to get the Dark Orb, and I'll wait for Dark Orb to deal more than 100 damage. So I'll speed this up. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm finally ready. I wasn't mentally removing or rejecting all the Nero's Codex cards because I was hoping for a loop, and I did get one literally last turn, so it took me all the fight to get a loop, and now it hasn't even triggered. Alright, let's just do Tempest here. That gets me Overkill. Did take me quite some time to do that, though. Eviscerate, Body Slam. Not a huge fan of Eviscerate. It's a little too expensive, although I do have the energy. Body Slam might not be that good either. Let's take the Eviscerate. It's not a bad idea to have it pre-upgraded, too. Alright, I got another shop, so I should be fine. I don't need to hit the shop at the very end. Let's remove the last Ball Lightning and sort of waste 100 gold on that. Yep. And let me just make sure I have unique cards here, right? So no duplicates there, none there. Yeah, I mean, Insanity in Highlander does not happen often, but when it happens, it does feel good. Okay, yeah, fine. All right, and then I think, I mean, it might be hard to get Alex Shiny, but I probably should focus on the relics, especially because I don't think I need any of the cards. Let's go back of preparation at the Starvage Combat, draw 2 short cards. Now, I could take Nunchaku. Colder might be better, though. I'm going to pick up Bruce 5 random potions. Okay, Entropic Brew is good. I think I'll take a Cultist Potion. I still kind of want to save the Fair in the Bottle. There is a small chance I might take too much damage, especially because they're not any high scores. So it might be good to have some extra, some security there. Deep Breath is interesting. Madness is the only non-rare here. Jack of all trades. Yeah, fine. Let's take Jack of all trades, Madness, and I guess I'll do Deep Breath. Okay. Let me just make sure I didn't. Let's sort by obtain. I did not accidentally pick up an extra duplicate, right? Because I got Bandage Up, Forethought, Flash of Steel, Good Instincts before, and yeah, no, these are unique. Let's sort A to Z again, just to make sure I don't now. It would be a shame if after getting Highlander, I then accidentally pick up a duplicate again. All right, Orc Walker here, 10 incoming. Okay. I definitely don't want to do the Darkness. That will take way too long. Let's do Infinite Blades, Ball Lightning, Perfect the Strike. I think I'll do Trigger It. Hope it doesn't hit the Meditate. It did not. And then bring back these two. Okay. White Nose is fine. Wait, I thought I could... no, man, I thought I had enough defense. That's fine. I did take a little bit of damage there. Let's go for the S, Shiv and Sash Whip. Then another Ball Lightning. Let's do... I don't think I have enough to kill here, right? Let's see what the Cool-Headed gives me. I was hoping for a defensive card. Metallicize, yeah, that helps me a little bit with block. Okay. Alright. Ended up only taking 4 damage here. That's fine. And then this turn I am fully defended. I think I should be able to deal enough damage to the right. Let's do Infernal Blade for a Cleave and a Shiv. And the Orb is enough. Beautiful. Okay. Alright, perfect this one. Got a weakness. Or not, didn't perfect this one, but, you know, that's fine. Survived this one. Deflector, True Grit. It's a shame that I already have a True Grit, which is not upgraded, because I would love to take the upgraded True Grit. But let's take the Deflect here. Okay. Alright, here I got another shop with no gold to spend. Let's window shop. Yeah, nothing I could afford. I'm 1 gold shy of being able to get the signature move, which would have been actually really nice here. Alright, so, I'm a little worried about this fight, because I don't have a lot of AoE, so I do wonder if I should drink my potion. So let's drink the Cultist Potion here. Okay. Then do Halt, Piercing Wail. At least I have enough energy. That's good. And then Infinite Blades, Cool-Headed. Let's see what the Infernal Blade gives me. Carnage. Okay, that's enough to get rid of this guy. It allows me to be fully defended. And then try to do Tempest. No, let's do Empty Mind and Sword Boomerang. Okay. Tranquility might be good in case I also get a Crescendo. Or if I draw my Crescendo, I should have said. Yeah, this is what I was worried about, right? Let's see if the backflip gives me something good. No. I can get rid of the normality with the acrobatics. That's good. And I got the dash. That's also nice. Let's see what this gives me. Blind. Okay. Then let's do dash and a Shiv. Yeah, I still need to defend against... Actually, it's not that much. Let's see what the Deep Breath gives me something good. Recursion. No, that's close, but not quite enough. It's fine. It would have been very difficult to perfect this one, so I'm not too sad about losing the perfect here. It's not that far off. That's just needed 2 extra block. Alright, here, let's do Doom and Gloom. Hang on, Good Instincts first, then Doom and Gloom. Okay. Then Flying Knee, a Shiv. Alright. And then, yeah, let's do Ball Lightning and Sucker Punch. Fully defended here. I could have forethought something, but no. Let's take the Tantrum. Okay. I was hoping there would be a turn of me not being attacked, and I got the Tranquility. That's good. Let's do Foresight, Shiv, Empty Mind. Yeah, let's do Darkness, Warcry. I'll probably put the Cleave back. That might be much better next turn. Windmill Strike, I don't think it's necessary. Let's take the Backflip. That's Ignition would have been interesting. Here I do have the Crescendo. That's tempting, because I have Tranquility as well. It's not that many attacks, but this would be enough. Yeah, you know what? I think I'll do Crescendo. Then Cleave. Weave, Shiv. I do need to exit Wrath, so let's do Tranquility. And then Protect. And yeah, I think I'll wait. Yeah, definitely taking damage. I'm kind of glad I saved the Fear in the Bottle. It's good to have that backup. I was not that far off from being able to kill, right? I just needed to deal 50 damage, which I have this turn. Yeah, fine. Alright, I got the boot. Whenever you deal 4 less unblocked attack damage, increase it to 5, as well as a block push, which is great. And I already have the Eviscerate. I'll take the Flurry of Blows, although I barely shift stances at this point, right? There's a small danger. No, I think I'm good here. Yep. Okay. Alright, here I got the Jawworm. 14 incoming. Let's do Jack of all trades. Panacea, yeah, sure. Infinite Blades. Let's see what the Burning Pack gives me. Oh, that was a misclick. Hopefully it's fine, though. Let's do Protect, Slice. Probably put the Deflect back. Yeah, I can play everything else here. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I need the Fission here. It's time-wise, yeah, it's going to be impossible to finish in less than 45. Maybe hard to finish in less than an hour, depending on how the Act 3 boss goes. Let's put the normality back, then do Shiv, Sash Whip, and then defend. Okay, now I'm kind of glad. Let's keep the dagger throw. I'm kind of glad I have the fair in the bottle there. At least next turn I should have plenty of block. Looks extra card draw, which is good. Alright, Eviscerate is not quite enough. Let's do Cleave first, then Shiv. Eviscerate is 27. That is enough to get rid of this guy. Let's do it. Okay, and then I'll do Twin Strike. Alright. I don't see any of these. Okay. Not happy with how much strength these guys are getting. Let's try to do Breath. No, I think I'll do... I don't even have any other skill to be able to trigger the Crush Joints. Fine, let's do Deep Breath. Okay. And then I can at least do Crush Joints. Cut Through Fate. Sweeping Beam is good. Okay. And then I can do Sword Boomerang, Shiv. It's a shame that I'm so close, but I can't... Well, let's see if the Insight gives me something good. I can defend with the Power Through. That's good. Hello World would be a great card I would love in my main deck. That would basically give me extra card draw every turn. And then this is enough, right? Beautiful. Okay. Alright. Sash Whip, Dagger Spray. I think I already have... I don't have a Dagger Spray. I do have a Sash Whip, right? Yeah. Do I want a Dagger Spray? I mean, I'm a little low on AoE damage cards, and I don't have one. And Final Boss's Time Eater, not a bad idea. Let's take it. And then, yeah, going straight on. Okay. Darkness again, yeah. I just keep getting all these AoE damage fights. Combust is really good here, though. Yeah, let's do Infinite Blades, Combust, then Dash. I could have considered doing Wreath of Flames, too. No, let's do Cloak and Dagger, Shiv, and then Wreath of Flame. Okay. I don't think I need any of those. Yeah, 7 damage to each Darkling every turn is a good idea. Can I get some multi-hit attacks? Let's do Acrobatics. Nope, did not get that. Alright, fine. In that case, let's do... kind of would like to get rid of this guy, right? Let's do Pummel... No, Cut Through Fate first. I got through Meditate. I don't think I need any of these. Get rid of both. Then do Pummel Strike. Okay, yeah, I don't need any of those either. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm going to take a lot of damage here. Wait, no, I'm dealing 7, so not if I do Wild Strike. Beautiful. Okay, so this guy's going to be dead. Okay. I'm still taking 2 damage, but that's better than taking 18. Alright, here, let's do Terror, Sword Boomerang, then Sucker Punch. Actually, I can do Shiv and then Sucker Punch this guy. That way, you know what? Let's do Reprogram as well. And then Skewer is not a bad idea. Actually, Electronabs would have been really nice here, too. Although it only will deal 3 extra damage on... Oh, 2, right, because I did lose focus already. Alright, here, Eviscerate gets rid of this guy. Let's do that. Then do Beam Cell, Flash of Steel, Flurry of Blows, Shiv. Now, the back down is going to come back to life. This is what happens when you don't have a lot of AoE damage. Okay. Alright, there's an Normality, too. That's unfortunate. Let's do Protect. Twin Strike. And Shiv, actually, with the... I'm fully defended. Let's do Bandage Up instead of the Shiv, right. I'll take the Offering because I think this fight is taking too long. I took a lot of damage from the Combust already. So both of these should be done next turn with the Combust. And I just can focus on this guy. And please give me some good attack cards, game. Yeah, good. I can do Cleave here and then Skewer. Okay, alright. A little bit of an annoying fight, but that's fine. We've got a Cultist Potion, which, it's very tempting, but you know what? I'm going to sacrifice the Phantom Bottle because the Cultist Potion is better. Hologram Third Eye. Did I have a Third Eye? I felt like I did. No. Hologram is not bad, but I think I'll take the Third Eye. It's a decent defensive card, and I have Weave still. Yeah, let's go this way. I did not get a Normality, I got a Regret, and we also got Ornamental Fan. Every time I play 3 attacks in a single turn, gain 4 block. That's not bad. And then here I got the Transient. I have to get a little lucky with my card draw here. Let's do Infinite Blade, Sword Boomerang, Consecrate. Actually, yeah, that is enough, right? With the... Well, I don't think I need Blood for Blood. Let's see what this gives me. I can do Clothesline and Flying Sleeves. Okay. Barricade is interesting. A little expensive, but maybe I can make it work. Okay. You're 30. This is with weakness. Let's do Weave, Slice, Shiv. I might actually still be... Yeah, we'll take 1 damage. Not if I do... Well, if I do Combust, I will still take 1 damage, so might as well play it. Okay. Alright, 50. I have 21 block. That's good. Let's do Double Energy. Terror is nice. Twin Strike, Shiv, and Sash Whip. Do I need... No, I don't need to play the Deep Breath. Signature Proof is not bad here. I have the energy. I don't have that many attacks either. 60 incoming. Let's get rid of the Regret with the Dagger Throw. Okay. Then do Perfected Strike, a Shiv, and Pummel Strike. That should be enough, right? Beautiful. Okay. And then last turn, 70 incoming. Beam Cell, Shiv, Cut Through Fate. I actually might take the Sucker Punch. Okay. Do Sucker Punch, Weave, Cleave. And then Pressure Points should be enough, right? Beautiful. Okay. Alright. Not too bad. Was able to get through this. Here, Sanctity, Boot Sequence. Boot Sequence is great for turn 1. I think I have to take it. It's a really good card to have. It means I can gain extra block. Buy 3 potions. I mean, let's see what the potions give me, because I'm probably not going to hit the shop. So yeah, let's do the potions. Ooh, okay, Liquid Memories. I don't think I need 2, but one of them is pretty useful. Let's take it. Okay. Alright, here I got the Giant Head. Combo is going to be almost impossible, right? Theoretically possible, but practically very difficult. Let's do Dash here. Let's do Deflect, Pressure Points. Actually, I don't need the Dash. I can just, well, might as well play the Bash, right? Let's do Infinite Blades, Wreath of Flame, and Dash. Let's save these 2 for another turn, and I can always bring them back with Liquid Memories. I think I'll skip this. Go for the S might have been interesting, though. 13. Okay, this is where I might... Let's see what the Empty Mind gives me. Yeah, this is, I think, where I have to use the Liquid Memories. And I might have to bring the Dash. Is not enough, right? Actually, I could do Dash Good Instincts, but no, I think I'll probably just do Power Through. Okay. And then Crush Jones doesn't help me here. Let's just do Ball Lightning. Alright. That normality messed things up a little. Alright, here, let's do Madness. I don't think I need the reprogram. Let's see what the Flash of Steel gives me. Yeah, might as well play the reprogram, why not? And then Shiv, Sucker Punch, and Perfected Strike. Okay. I am noticing them dealing damage very slowly. I need some sort of scaling, which I don't have at the moment. Let's do Cool-Headed. Burning Pact the Recursion, which I don't think I'll need. Double Energy, a little too late for that. Backflip. Battle Trance. Yeah, I got the scroll a little too late. Let's do Foresight. And then play the attacks, Flying Knee and Sword Boomerang. Okay. This arm might be good, but man, big attacks are going to start up next turn. 30 incoming. I did get the Perseverance. That's good. Well, probably don't need the Halt. I don't think that's really enough. 17. That is a lot. Alright, let's see what the inside gives me. Cloak and Dagger is interesting. Let's do Cloak and Dagger. Play these Shivs. And then I can do Dagger Sprays more damage than Twin Strike, right? No, let's do Iron Wave here. Okay. So I have 17, 18. So the Protect is enough. The Perseverance is not. Yeah, fine. Let's do Protect, then Twin Strike and Dagger Spray. Okay. I wonder if maybe the Combust would have been a good play here too for extra 3 block. Get rid of this and this. I probably don't need the Doom and Gloom. Yeah, I was worried about this, right? I could do Crescendo, but then I don't think I can deal enough damage. I can weaken. I should definitely weaken with the Sash Whip. Probably don't need the Tempest. Let's see what this gives me. Sadistic Nature, sure. Then do Slice, Pummel Strike. Piercing Wail is interesting, but there's no way I can fully defend, right? Yeah, absolutely none. Alright, let's still do the Perseverance to preserve some HP. I just removed the Fear in the Bottle, right? So now I'm a little worried. 40 incoming. There's a Meditate that's interesting. Let's get rid of the rest. Although I am discarding things, so maybe let's save the Eviscerate. Actually, no, I think I need Cut Through Fate as well. Forethought is interesting. Dash is good. I do have Meditate, so I could do Crescendo. I think I'll go all out here. So let's do Crescendo. Then Shiv. I should Forethought something. Something I can't play. How about the Disarm? Then do Cut Through Fate. Blade Dance is nice. But I wanted to do Dash and the Meditate. Which I can do if I do Blade Dance. This is not... Actually, 20 times 3 is... Yeah, almost a 90, but that's not quite enough. Dreamline is 44. No, I think I have to do Dash. And then I have to do Meditate. And I think I'll... Actually, I don't even have anything good to bring back. Do I have anything that deals a lot of damage? What if I do Cut Through Fate for card draw? Actually, I don't... Wait, did I have... No, I did play a double energy already, right? So I can't really gain energy. Scrawl would be the other good option, but yeah, I think I have to try to be aggressive, so let's take the Slice here. Okay. Leg Sweep might be good if I can't defend, or if I can't kill. Down to 20 HP. Get rid of the Regret, that's good, and the Weave, and the Darkness. I don't think I need any of those. Okay. Alright, Bandage Up might help. Let's do that. Then do Third Eye. I should have played the Weave first. Get rid of all of these. Maybe keep the Dagger Throw? Sure. Then do Weave. Cut through fate. Dagger throw. Yeah, fine. Okay. Get another weave. No, I think I'll do leg sweep here. Yeah, because that way I'm almost fully defended. Alright. Actually, I am fully defended. Good. And then next turn, I think I can deal 30 damage, right? I have the Ragnarok. Is that going to be enough? Disarm is free. Ragnarok is only going to be 20 or 30. No, that is enough. Okay, phew. A little stressful, but I was able to survive this one. I got Tony Thopter and use a potion to 5 HP. That is a good emergency safety to have. Thunderclap, Human Kinesis. I think I'll do Human Kinesis to trigger the self-forming clay and the Centurion Puzzle. I know I don't already have a copy of that. And I don't think there's reason to go for a shop anymore. Alright, a regular fight here is Jawworms. How am I doing on time? Yeah. Even now, the Speedster modifier might be in jeopardy. Let's do Boot Sequence, Infinite Blades. Eviscerate is a decent... Actually, with Wreath of Flame, this will deal a lot of damage. Wait, so it's going to be 52, right? No, 42. So that's actually not quite enough to kill this guy. I was sort of hoping they would do that. Still, let's do it. And then... yeah, fine. Let's do backflip. I was hoping for a zero-cost card. It's fine. Signature move is okay here. Okay. Alright. 43. Can I play the signature move? No, it might be too difficult. Let's do Sweeping Beam. Then Deflect, Good Instincts. That's good. Then Shiv and Sword Boomerang. Okay. If I do Twin Strike, I could do Signature Move. Yeah, let's do Twin Strike and then Signature Move. Okay. Alright, skip these. And then here I am fully defended. Let's do Clothesline, Shiv, Cleave, and Compile Driver for a kill. Beautiful. Alright, we got a Blessing of the Forge, Empty Mind, or Fear No Evil. I think I'll skip. Fear No Evil is fine. Let me just double check. I don't already have a copy of that. E, F, G. Yeah, let's take the Fear No Evil then. Okay. Alright, last question mark. Okay, you know what? Oh, man. If this is a duplicate, I'll be... You know what? No, I won't take it. So I won't take this relic out of curiosity because it's the last floor, right? There's nothing I could get that would be helpful. So out of curiosity, I will see what it is, but I will reload even if it's something good. And yeah, it was Ancient Sea Set, which is not, I mean, it's not horrible, but yeah, the curse was unique too, but I don't think I should have risked it. So yeah, let's just move on without taking it. All right. Okay, it does mean I have less energy, but I think that's fine. Is there anything I need to upgrade or should I? No, let's upgrade the boot sequence. Yep. It is an 8. It might be good to get upgraded. I also have a Blessing of the Forge, which I should decide when to use. Now is not a bad time. Because it would allow me to be fully defended with the Good Instincts. Actually, I do have Clothesline. Still, yeah, let's use the Blessing of the Forge now. That also makes the Crescendo cheaper. Let's do Boot Sequence. Then Clothesline. Infinite Blades is a power. So is the Combust, though. Combust would basically give me 3 block every turn. I think it is worth it. Let's do it. Infinite Blades is a little riskier, but fine, let's do it as well. I'm hoping to get the Disarm soon. For an Influence is fine here. Let's take it. Okay. Alright, 16. This is with weakness on the backliner. Okay, for an Influence gives me Sucker Punch, Heavy Blade, Headbutt. Not a huge fan. Let's take the Headbutt. Is there anything good that would give it back to me? Good Instincts might not be bad. Yeah. So let's do Headbutt. The Good Instincts. Then draw it with the Sweeping Beam. Okay. Play that. Alright. Combust only does 6 damage. I do want to get rid of one of these here. Let's do Power Through. That allows me to be fully defended, right? I can also do Fear No Evil. And can I... yeah, Burning Pack's not bad. Yeah, sure. Let's Burning Pack the Wound. Might as well. And then play a Shiv. Okay. Sunder is nice. If I draw it in the next few turns, that would allow me to get rid of the minions. This turn I have 18, 21 block, right? Dagger Spray is enough for one of the minions. And then 8 plus 24. Yeah, and then I can use the Sunder on this guy. Beautiful. Don't have to deal with the minions anymore. And then let's do Shift, Deflect, Wild Strike, and at least I have a Perseverance for the future. Fiendfire. No, I think I'll skip this. Come. Alright, now unfortunately the enemy's not weakened anymore, so I have to deal with 22 incoming. And that is a problem because I only have 15 or so, so I might have to drink the Block Potion, which is fine. Let's drink the Block Potion and then the Entropic Brew. The Weakness Potion, there's a Cultist Potion, that's really good. Might as well drink the Blood Potion. Do I want to throw the Weakness Potion now? So Piercing Wail is only going to be 16, I need 15, so one more. Unless I can play 3 attacks. Yeah, let's do Piercing Wail, then Crush Joints, a Shiv, and a Perfecto Strike. Yeah, basically I want to save the... here, let's take Flame Barrier. I want to save the Perseverance as long as I can. Okay. 32, that is a lot. That is a lot. Well, let's do Human Kinesis. Then a Shiv. I probably should have done Terror first. Okay. Third Eye. Does not look horrible for next turn. I probably don't need these two, though. Alright, so it's 21. That's not even enough with the weakness potion, right? Let's see what the Infernal Blade gives me. Sweeping Beam. Flash of Steel. Go for the ice. That's awesome. Because now I can actually fully defend it. I didn't even need to use my my weakness potion yet. Omniscience is really good. It might, well, I might be able to duplicate a defensive card, or a disarm might be a good thing to duplicate as well. Alright, here let's do Flurry of Blows, Slice, Dagger Throw. I think I have to do the acrobatics. Let's get rid of the Shiv. Then do acrobatics. Then do, see what the Jack of all trades gives me. Panache is a power, I don't think I'll play that. Let's do Cloak and Dagger. And then Halt is just barely enough. I'm just scraping by every turn, which is... Could have considered doing the Crescendo too, because I had the Meditate, but that's fine. Let's grab a power through... what else? What else? Oh, Perseverance. Right, that's the other thing I should grab. Okay. Viscerate, Uppercut. Let's do the Uppercut for weakness. Okay. Alright. There's a Sash Up as well for an extra turn of weakness. Yeah, so I think I'll do... wait, didn't I not take an Uppercut? For some reason I thought I did. Never mind. Then, I guess. Let's do Power Through. Then Shiv, Sash Whip, Consecrate. Okay, allows me to be fully defended. Then let's do Cleave, Darkness, and might as well do Wreath of Flame. Okay. Let's do another Perseverance. Why not? Alright, 22 again. There is an Uppercut. Okay, I did have it at some point. Yeah, fine. Let's do Uppercut, Dash. It's only 10 block, though. Wait, no, and then I have the Ornament Fan. That has proven to be really helpful so far. Actually, I could transform here. That's because of the extra strength. I think I'll wait, though. Yeah, let's wait, because basically the longer I can save strength and the more powerful my Perseverance gets, the better. So let's do that. Okay. Alright, 32 again. And this is also nice because I can transform whenever I need to, which might be this turn, right? So let's do Streamline. Or should I do... Let's do Compile Driver, see what I draw. That is still enough to kill and gives me extra card draw. Okay, fine. Then do Foresight. Let's just hope for the best next turn. I don't think I'll do Nirvana. Let's wait here. I do have a weakness potion. I haven't seen my normality yet, right? That might show up in the worst turn. There's Flame Barrier, there's Evaluate, there's Deep Breath. This, I think, is a good hand. So, let's throw... Wait, do I even need the weakness potion? So, 16, 17 is 33, 36. And then Evaluate would be 42. That would be enough. Can I substitute one of them with the Flame Barrier? You know what? I think I'm going to use the weakness potion. Then do Flame Barrier. Basically, I want to save either the Perseverance or the Protect. I think I have to save... actually, no. Yeah, I think I can save the Perseverance. So let's do the Protect here. Be fully defended. And then do Shiv. Don't want to do Empty Mind. I still have the Normality. Yeah, I still have the Normality in my draw pile. I mean, it wouldn't be a bad idea to try to draw it and... you know, don't have to deal with it anymore. I unfortunately don't need the double energy. Let's grab the pressure points though. Then do Weave. Yeah, let's do pressure points, I guess. I have a reshuffle coming up soon. Okay. Alright. Reinforced Body is a good defensive card. I'm just really worried I might run out of weakness soon. Time-wise, yeah, I did just miss the Lightspeed modifier. There's an Omniscience. Now, can I Omniscience something useful? Not really. Yeah, I honestly don't think I need it here. I probably don't need the reprogram either, right? Although it's not horrible, it does give me extra dex. Let's get rid of the Forethought. Okay. So, I do have a Reinforced Body. That's good. Let's do Bandage Up. Then a Weave. Let's do Reprogram and Iron Wave. I can't see how much block I have. Can I cancel? Thank you, game. Alright. So, a 1 energy Reinforced Body is good enough. Let's do Shiv, Flying Knee, and Reinforced Body. Okay. Meditate might be really good too. Okay. Also, feel like did I have a disarm that I just didn't play? Yeah, I must have not been able to play it. All right, Perseverance, Eviscerate, Beam Cell. Probably don't need the Eviscerate. Let's get rid of that. Okay. And Normality is literally at the bottom. Fine. I could draw it now. That's not a bad idea. So wait, I need to defend against 27. This is 22 plus 3. Yeah, I think I have to do this, right? So let's do Perseverance. Then another Perseverance, and I actually can get one of those Perseverances back with the Meditate, but then I can't draw extra cards. Still, I think that's worth it. So let's do Beam Cell, Shiv, Weave. Then Meditate back the Perseverance, the upgraded one, because it's... no, not the upgraded, the one that's getting me 22 block, which is good. Talk to the end might be really nice too. Okay. So next turn, I'm guaranteed to draw the Normality. Alright, and the enemy's nowhere longer. Oh, I can get rid of the Normality. Beautiful. And that ends up reshuffling the deck, right? So I might get the Normality back. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. 36. Now, there is a double energy. Can I do anything with that? I mean, let's try it. Let's do double energy, panache, then talk to the hand. Then, let's hope I don't draw an anomaly. I did not. Good. I can do deflect. I have to do perseverance, right? There's no way around that. Let's do shiv, perseverance, and then wreath of flame. Hyper beam. That's tempting. Rage might be better. Let's take the rage. Okay. Another 20. At some point, I should just do... Actually, I feel like I have enough strength. Let's risk it and do the crescendo here. Yeah, because this would be... If I do crescendo, then sword boomerang. That's enough. All right. Okay, that was stressful. I was able to perfect all the bosses, though. But, man, that took some effort. 1139. That's not a bad score, I think. So, of the 5 elites, I perfected none. I did get all the bosses. That's kind of funny. That is funny. I think this was a very difficult day to perfect all the elites. And I got really lucky against the bosses. I didn't even need to reload any of the bosses, right? Yeah, I just got really lucky with those. So very happy with that. I was able to get Mr. Machine and Popper, too. Highlander as well. Overkill was fairly easy with the Dark Orb combo. Maybe doable, but I don't think it was super easy. So yeah, all the bosses, none of the elites. Still, 1139 should be a decent score. Let's see what that puts me in the rankings. I can definitely see dying multiple times over, though. So I am 14th place right now, but as I was playing, Peltz was able to beat my score with 1266. That's an insane score. So what is that, 127 points more? So that means that Peltz must have been able to perfect all the elites. Actually, I wouldn't be surprised if Peltz was able to get at least one of the time modifiers, if not both. Although I think getting Lightspeed would be difficult today. But yeah, I think Highlander did help me with my score, and I don't think it was obvious to go for Highlander because 6 card removals were not easy. But you did have, like, I think 3 on Act 1. And actually, I even stupidly removed, or did not remove, I got a free dagger throw removal opportunity that I rejected because I thought I already removed one. So, yeah, I think I would have been able to save an extra 100 gold, although I don't think I would have made a big difference in the end. So I wouldn't be surprised if Peltz was able to get the one of the time modifiers and then was able to get lucky against the elites, but that would be an achievement. I think I'm pretty happy with the score that I have right now, and I'm 14th, and just to keep in mind that everybody after 28th place right now is not even cracking the 1,000 threshold, so I wouldn't be surprised if this run was very difficult and you had to get very lucky, which, you know what, I think, you know, in the past in Insanity runs I get really unlucky, so I kind of feel like it was deserved that I got some luck today with the bosses, but yeah, let me know in the comments what you did, and yeah, if you died, I'm sorry. Yesterday I know a bunch of people died too, and that would be for a lot of people 2 deaths in a row, but you know, it is random, and hopefully tomorrow's daily challenge will be much more fun. And then you remember, in 2 days Slay the Spire 5 comes out. I checked on Twitter that the team said that it will be released at 10 a.m. Pacific time, U.S. Pacific time. So I think I should be available then. So, you know, hopefully if all goes well, we'll be live streaming my first impressions of the game. So anyway, let's review the scores from yesterday. Alright, so yesterday was a Watcher run with the All-Stars, Certain Feature, and Binary modifiers, and All-Stars gave you 2 rare cards, and I think the big difference was that everybody who tried to remove those cards, the rare cards would go for Pauper, had trouble surviving. And so, yeah, I think I and a few others actually bottled the Master of Strategy, one of the rare cards, and that helped quite a lot. It was a tough run yesterday. So Gemino was able to get a great score of 1153, tied for 7th place, exactly 100 points more than me, and those 100 points come from him being able to perfect all the elites and all the bosses. I missed the Act 2 boss, which I think was definitely a challenge, so congratulations, Gemino, for being able to pull it off. Now, Gemino mentioned that he actually took Sozu. I actually rejected the first Act relic because the boss relic, because I didn't like any of them. So, Gemino drank the Entropic Brew, which allowed him to get a duplication potion. He actually saved that until the very end, which did allow him to kill the Act 3 boss, so congratulations for that, perfect. And then same as me, he did go for Highlander as well as Overkill combo and the Lightspin modifier, but missed Popper and Skibdian, which I think was appropriate to not go for Popper yesterday. So yeah, great score, congratulations, Gemino. Kurkus, 25 points behind with 1128. Kurkus also perfected all the elites and all the bosses, actually was able to kill the Act 3 boss in turn 1 with a Blasphemy. And then, yeah, once again, Kurkus also did not go for Popper, which I think was correct. Did not get Skibdian, was able to get Overkill. Actually, it seems to have a very similar strategy to me. Was able to get Overkill thanks to Mind Blast and Bag of Marbles, as well as being in Wrath, and was able to get combo thanks to Study against the Mystic fight. Also, just like me, balled the Master of Strategy, as I mentioned, and also did not go for Popper. And then Kurkus did take Sozu, but as opposed to Gemino, who drank his Entropic Brew before taking Sozu, Kurkus only found out yesterday that once you have Sozu, the Entropic Brew generates new potions, which you can't get. So it basically doesn't do anything, which is unfortunate, but, you know, at least Kurkus was able to still perfect everything, even with that mistake. The next you have me here with 1053, tied for 35th place. I perfected all the elites, but unfortunately missed the Act 3 boss. I don't think I really stood a chance. I think the right strategy was to either have a nice potion like Gemino with the duplication, or be able to kill on turn 1 with Blasphemy, which I do have to admit is an achievement. I also did not go for Pauper, as I mentioned, was able to get Highlander, Overkill combo, and the Lightspeed modifier. So not a bad score, but I think just surviving is an achievement yesterday. You have Mike next with 1003, tied for 46th place. Knight got 978, tied for 59th place, so already dropping to less than 1,000 in the top 60. Goldberry 953, tied for 66th place. Goldberry mentioned that he perfected very few elites and only one of the 3 bosses, the Act 1 boss. Mentioned he against the other 2 bosses he had just bad turn ones, but he was able to survive. Congratulations. Cyberfox also tied for 67th place with 953, and then everybody with 928 is still technically top 100, but no family names there. A bunch of people died yesterday, including Ishmael, who died against the Act 3 boss, went for Highlander Popper, and I think the Popper was the problem there. Simone died to the Act 2 boss, also went for Highlander Popper, also struggled. Mentioned that in the last few days, Act 2 is his nemesis, although generally, Act 2 is considered, I think, the hardest act in Slay the Spire, especially in Ascension runs, right? Because, like, Act 1 allows you to set up. Act 3, your deck is already going. So Act 2 is, like, that in-the-middle phase where you might not have your deck fully set up and the enemies are still very tough. So, can definitely see that. David also died on Act 2 to the Mystic fight. You can check out his Twitch stream if you're interested. David took the Runic Dome, the mad lad that he is. I cannot risk it, but David has had enough successes that it is worth it, I think. And then Alex also commented that he died to the Act 1 boss because he actually tried to go for Popper early on and remove the Master Strategy, which ended up being very crucial for that one. So yeah, it was a difficult run yesterday. I wouldn't be surprised if today is also a difficult run. So let me know in the comments what you did, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye.